a great day, United 264.
Denver Scout 5518 descending out of flight level 211 via the T-bar 2 for 35 left, we have kilo.
Scout 5518, Denver approach, good afternoon, you can expect the visual for runway 35 left.
Thank you.
30.
United 1112, advise Denver site 12 o'clock, 20 miles.
We're looking at 1112, no smoky.
Roger.
Back to final, maintain 10,000.
290 down to 10,000, marking 2372.
Before we do have kilo, we're leaving 203.
Southwest 1484, expect visual runway 35 left.
35 left, south 1484.
Frontier 239, reduce speed to 210.
210 knots, Frontier 239.
Delta 979, contact approach 123.85, good day.
2385, Delta 979. Delta 912.
The jump area and make a right turn when he goes back north.
We have kilo.
United 2072, Denver approach, good afternoon, you can expect the visual for runway 35 left.
Yeah, 2072, thank you.
Southwest 1474, reduce speed now to 210, then descend and maintain 15,000.
What's that for Southwest 1484, 210, 15,000?
Southwest 1484, reduce speed to 210, then descend maintain 15,000.
Speed 210, then down to 15,000, Southwest 1484.
Frontier 239, contact approach 123.85, good day.
2385, good day, Frontier 239.
Skywards 5518, reduce speed now to 250.
Slow now to 250 knots, Scout 5518.
Southwest 1484, flighting 330, vector to sequence.
Heading 330, Southwest 1484.
7 climbing to 10 to Southwest 73.
119, Frontier 546. 79.
Potential aircraft skydiving operations in the vicinity of Longline Airport 17,500. 397, descend and maintain 9,000, then reduce speed to 190.
9,000 and then 190 on the speed, Southwest 0.39.
Maintain 280 off the greater till advised.
589.
Then descend and maintain 2,000.
050 down to 12, 12,000, United 264.
Fighter 546, that dog, clear on Nav Zulu, runway 35, right approach.
And clear on Nav Zulu, 35 right, Frontier 546.
Scout 5518.
35 left.
Clear for the visual, 35 left, Southwest 0.397.
United 264, descend and maintain 10,000, then reduce speed to 210.
Descend to 10, 10,000, then slow to 210 knots, United 264.
Field side 12 o'clock, 18 miles.
All right, I'll probably get in a few miles, maintain 210, American 2372.
Alright, 2372, descend and maintain 8,000, VFR traffic 10 o'clock, 5 miles eastbound, 6,000, surrender indicated.
Down to 8,000, looking for the traffic, we're 2372.
United 1172, heavy, contact Denver center, 125.9er.
Denver Scout 5518 descending out of 17,200 via the T-bar 2 for 35 left.
Skywards 5518, Denver approach, roger.
Fast checking in, 270 to descend via the flatting 2, 35 right, information field.
Scout 5775, Denver approach, good afternoon, plan visual approach, runway 35 right.
We'll plan that, Scout 6775.
Scout 463, Foxtrot, contact approach 120.8.
120.8, good day, Scout 463 Foxtrot.
Connected to PilotEdge.
Approach Southwest 1890, fast 250, descending via the L2 with kilo. United 2732, we have the kilo. We are descending via the T-bar out of 21.5.
United 2732, Denver approach, good afternoon, you can expect the visual for runway 35 left.
Visual 35 left side, United 2732.
United 2072, turn to the left heading up 250, vector final approach course.
250 heading at 2072.
thanks. Present heading to join. Clear visual approach, runway 35, right?
Present heading join, clear visual 35 right, Mark 2372.
Scott 5347, surrounding 280 back to spawn. We'll send to maintain 11,000.
Heading 280 down to 11,000, Scott 5247.
Scott 5347, maintain 210 now.
Maintain 210 knots, Scott 5247.
American 2372, maintain 170 knots or greater Franz. Traffic ahead and to your left at 7300 to 73 for the parallel.
We got him 170 or better, Franz, Mark 2372.
American 2372, contact the tower 133.3. We'll see you later.
3332.
And confirm 10,000 for Skywest 5247.
Scott 5347, actually we'll make it 9,000 now. Send to maintain 9,000, thanks.
9,000, Scott 5247.
4.
Delta 979, advised Denver site, 12 o'clock, 19 miles.
Fucking Delta 979.
Thanks. Skywest 5518, turn 10 degrees left, descend to maintain 2000.
10 left, descend 2000, Skywest 5518.
Frontier flight 239, fighting 325, intercept the 35 left localizer.
325, intercept 35 left, localizer, Frontier 239.
463 Foxtrot, send to maintain 9,000.
Send maintain 9,000, Skywest 463 Foxtrot.
1890, reduce speed to 250 and resume public speed.
260, I'm heading out, 2072.
39, descend to maintain 10,000.
10,000, Frontier 239.
Alright, let's try this again. This time the weather has vacated to the northwest. So this was, glad I shut down and unplugged everything because that was a ridiculous amount of thunder and lightning. And lights flickered. I lost power for probably 30 seconds at one point. They flickered probably about 10 times with that. So glad that's over. So now I still have enough time to knock this flight out. Doesn't take too long. But since my significant other will be home here soon, I figure I'm just going to rush through this. Get up in the air. Alright, 2,700 pounds of fuel. Looks like I got that right. 33 passengers. And I'm going to save that. 2988. It's with Kilo, and they're taking off on 16. And they are landing on 14. Get that filed. This is our route. Still IMC at Medford. So we're gonna have to do the probably ILS 14 out of there. What we're doing. Taking off Medford 16. Looks like a 3-knot tailwind. That's fine. It's gonna be cloudy as we get closer. So that about does that. those. I'm going to load up the aircraft. Here we go. Add a ground power unit. And we'll do right battery. Alright, nav lights, avionics, emergency lights, battery temperature. Get all these things going here. Seat belts, no smoking signs. $13.99. Ground is, Atis 124.1.
Atis information Kilo 1953 Zulu. Wind variable at 3.
It's still Kilo, and ground is 0.7. Tower's 19.8.
Gentlemen, uniform that's approved.
It's loud. $29.88.
San Jose clearance Southwest 757. I'm sorry, could you send us our PDC again, please?
Southwest 757, I can't actually. It's stuck in sent for right now. It
Hey,
should have timed
7,
out, so I wonder
Lima
if it's,
Yankee, how you doing
stuck
there,
in the
buddy?
system. I can give you a voice clearance if you'd like.
The Air
Yeah, let me
France
get a paper.
regional
And,
must have a
yeah,
pretty
I can
long
log off
range.
and
I
send
know,
a-
I
look
kind
at
of
the message, so I'm not that
kind
bright.
of
Let me get a
laughed at
PDC. Hold
that
on one second.
myself.
Gotcha.
That's a hell of a range for a
Okay, Southwest 757.
that's a
We're getting copy.
CRJ, I guess.
So 757 cleared to the Nashville Airport, Techie 3 departure to Techie. And that is filed. Columbia Citics up maintain 5,000. Departure frequency 121.3, squawk 4351. Alright, Southwest 757 clear to Nashville, Techie 3 departure Techie, then is filed to climb via SID, except maintain 5,000. Departure 121.3, squawk 4351. Southwest 757, read that correct? Back 280, contact at Denver Center 133.67.
Yeah, I tried to do this flight earlier, but crazy weather. I've been learning very slowly. It took me a couple hours last night to get it installed. And
280 Denver Center,
actually,
level 290.
been working on it for 2 days, very slowly. The DC-6, man, that is a complicated airplane, but that's good. That's what I like. Except it's not like computer. It's all engine management complicated, which is a little bit different than what I'm used to. I kind of do miss the modern avionics type stuff, like, you know, with this you set a heading and the plane will turn and then level the wings when it reaches the heading. Well, not on the DC-6. You got to do all that manually. It's a little much, so it's gonna be a while before I live stream that. All right, where are we? We're with Kilo.
Gamejet 232 Denver Center.
And I filed the Crest
Gamejet 232, just
3.
a slight amendment to the routing. After the Grand Junction VOR, you're cleared to Eagles from Grand Junction, direct Kremling. It's Romeo Lima Golf, and then direct.
This is an airport I downloaded from the org for free.
It's the Kremling VOR, Romeo
Added a
Lima
bunch
Golf.
of statics, added a little bit of a nicer terminal, and it also added some ortho and some trees, parking lots. So it's got a little FedEx area, so it's pretty decent for free. Comes with 2 folders. It's not bad, not bad. Good afternoon, Reading Ground. United 1399 at the terminal with Kilo, IFR Medford.
United 1399, Medford Ground, clear to Medford, Reading Ground. Reading Ground, clear to the Medford Airport. Crest 3 departure, Shasta transition, and then as filed, Columbia SID, except maintain for level 230. Departure frequency Oakland Center 132.2, squawk 7330.
Cleared, you got me all messed up too. Cleared to Medford via Crest 3 departure. Shasta, then it's filed. Columbia SID, except maintain flight level 230. I need to amend that to 16,000 for top altitude. Departure 132.2, squawk 7330, United 1399.
United 1399, affirmative. Columbia SID, except maintain 16,000. Sorry about that.
Columbia SID, except maintain 16,000, United 1399.
Roger.
Denver, approximately 42 Papa, I have information Sierra Centennial.
Roger.
Wonder if I filed that wrong. No, it came up 16,000. He just had a typo. Did you get a chance to test out MSFS yet? Yeah. So I updated it the other day. I was waiting for the second hotfix to release, which it did.
On the apron with Romeo, rate taxi, you're going to stay in the pattern.
Gamejet 232, connect Denver.
And
3.67.
I first tested it with the Just Flight Arrow, Piper Arrow, and it's just a little bit stuttery, like especially with track IR. But if you move slow, it's fine. But if you move fast, and it's like it gets a little stuttery. But it seemed to smooth out once I was in the air. So I know they're going to be having some more updates, but I really wanted to download and test out the DC-6 that I spent, $55 on, that I hadn't even played with yet. So I've been kind of slowly messing around with that, and that plane's fun. So it's a lot to it. It's definitely not a jump in and go. I mean, it takes a little bit of reading. But yeah, I'd say the sim is stable enough now. You have to re-download like all your mods. Like I had to re-download the GTN 750, the 530, 540 mod has been updated. So you just got to make sure you have all the updated stuff.
At Alpha Southwest 72, and we have a problem with going all the way to Alpha 6. My scenery doesn't cover that. Is it okay if I use Alpha 5? Southwest 72, runway 38 Alpha 5, that's approved. Thank you, sir. Runway 3 Alpha 5, Southwest 72. American 280, descend via the flat I-2 arrival. Runway 35 left transition, the Denver altimeter 3025.
I'm just gonna let the GPS do it. So we'll put that to GPS mode. Now, turn those off. We'll do beacon light. Bring these up to ground idle. And we'll kick her on here. Doing a motoring start. The performance gain, I haven't actually checked the FPS yet. But once you get up to altitude, it's like the stuttering is only there if you move your head fast. Otherwise, it seems like there's definitely some performance increases. I also noticed like the texture work is not as good as it used to be. I don't know if the settings changed on their own for the graphic settings. Like I might be able to like increase them to make it a little bit better, but I'm not really too concerned with that yet. I want to wait for World Update 6, which is supposed to come out at the end of this month. And once that comes out, then I will mess around with that a little bit more. Alright, we'll disconnect external. Got 28 on the left gen.
Get out 751, Lima uniform, contact Seattle Center, 135.15.
Start engine 2. Or, yeah, engine 2. Add fuel at 20 NG. There's 20. Adding fuel. Start. Exactly regarding the textures, I feel like they sacrifice texture quality for FPS gain. Yeah. Yep. And they have at least acknowledged that in their forums. So that's why I think World Update 6, the next one to come out, like I think they're going to do something about that for us computer guys. Like I think they had to drop it way down for Xbox because I don't know, you know, how much Xbox controllers. I don't have an Xbox. I have a controller, but I don't have an actual Xbox. So I don't know if they can adjust their graphic settings or not. So if that's probably why they did that. But then, you know, they're going to hopefully be fixing that with the next update, which is like the 26, 27 or so.
Hello, Walker 3. We're on the ground at Williams Gateway, Mesa Gateway, for LAX.
Walker 380, Phoenix approach, clear to Los Angeles Airport is filed. I maintain flight level 190. Expect flight level 340, 10 minutes after departure.
August. So that did update. Climb via, except maintain 16,000.
Okay, we'll clear to LAX as filed. Maintain flight level 190, expect flight level 340 in 10 minutes. 119.
Any guesses on what World Update 6 will break? The only thing I know to do when I try to look up when these updates are, and then I just remove everything out of my community folder, everything out of it. And then I update, make sure my Windows is up to date first, make sure the apps are up to date, the Xbox app and the launch. Once those are updated, then I update the SIM. Once the SIM is updated, then I make sure, then I check all my add-ons to see if they need updates. So I usually check forums for like a few days, see if people are reporting issues. And I know the CRJ, like I'm not even flying that because they haven't updated that yet. They need to update that.
Right down at 35 left, 24 to Papa.
Right down or 35 right, 35 right.
Right down at 35
6.
right, 24 to Papa, sorry.
And we're going to rotate at 109. Check our trims. But yeah, I have no doubt that the next update will probably break something else, but hopefully it won't mess up too much bad stuff. They're supposed to be adding stuff back that they took away, like they took something away that did something to the DC6 FPS performance. So once they add that back in World Update 6, then that should actually correct some of the DC6 performance issues. So we'll have to see. Landing altitude is 1335. And the altimeter at Medford is 30, so that's fine. We're swapping 7330.
Southwest 72, turn left heading 240. Left 240, south.
7330. I don't think I need to push back. I should just be able to go. So turn on the pitot heat, windshield heat to normal. Turn on our taxi light. No lights overhead with the exception of these guys, which is fine. Do nose wheel steering. Select the heading thing. Update our Atis.
Airport, Atis information Kilo, 1953 Zulu. Wind variable at 3. Visibility 8. Smoke. Few clouds at 4,300. Temperature 36. Dew point 10. Altimeter 2988. Arriving and departing runway 6. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Kilo.
Alright, we're still with Kilo.
And Southwest 72, contact Seattle Center 132.6. 32.6, Southwest 72.
Turn him back up. Bring up our props.
Southwest 72, Seattle Center, climb maintain flight level 230.
Flag step tower, if you can still hear us, 5 Charlie Julia, just at CTD. We'll be exiting out and trying again.
5 Charlie Julia, roger. American 280, contact Denver approach 120.35.
Looks like Alpha Bravo Delta across 21 at Delta, I'm guessing. Reading ground, United 1399 at the terminal with Kilo, radio taxi.
United 1399, Reading ground, runway 16, taxi via Alpha, Bravo, and Delta. Cross runway 12 at Delta.
Runway 16 via Alpha, Bravo, Delta, cross 12 at Delta, United 1399. It's like a 3 knot tailwind, so
23.6% of Zulu.
It's not bad.
757, San Jose ground. Push on to Zulu approved, facing southeast. Push to Zulu approved, face southeast, Southwest 757.
Denver approach, American 280, flight level 212, descending via with Bravo.
American 280, Denver approach, Denver altimeter 3025, thank you for Bravo. Expect the visual approach, runway 35 left.
3025, expect the visual 35 left, American 280.
Muni 42 Papa, did you give me a call in the midfield?
I didn't hear the request, but my apologies, no, I did not.
Roger, if you're at the point where you're going to turn base, you should definitely verify with the tower, unless the frequency is clogged up. But runway 35 right, you are clear to land.
See, this little free airport adds these custom buildings and these airplanes, so it's pretty good. Someone just took a stock Gateway Airport and just added some pretty nice buildings and libraries. I think it does require like the regular libraries like Mr. X and Open Scenery or whatever it's called. Alright, this is runway 12, that will be crossing here. This is our departure. We're going to be taking off left, doing a left U-turn, back to intercept 355 radial to crest. We got to be above 4,000 by crest, and then we have to do this 12 DME arc around 6,000 feet. We got to be above 8,000 by Shatta. And then from Shadow we'll be on Victor 23. So that's our departure. crest shut, yeah, that's fine. This would be one of those departures that you could do slant alpha, but yeah.
Southwest 72, connect Seattle Center, 125.1.
So one more month, 7 Lima Yankee, and
Southwest 72,
you'll
Seattle
be
Center,
flying with
level 280.
the DCS crew, right?
Southwest 757 for taxi.
Gotta
with
put
information
yourself a
Yankee.
deadline, a September deadline.
Southwest 757,
And
ground,
the
runway
date
2,
of the mission,
30 right,
which has not been set in stone yet, but it'll be September 12th. So I'm going to make it a September 11th memorial type of mission where we're going to get some payback to the terrorist Al-Qaeda. So that's going to be the mission basis, is to get some payback for September 11th's attacks. And I'm building the mission, so
Roger.
I will be able to build you in a mission parameters that you're comfortable with.
0.47. Gamjet 232, Denver Center, the Eagle altimeter 3023, descend to maintain 15,000, information November is current. And Gamjet 232, we were advertising the visual approach runway 25, let me know if you want something different.
132.2 is Oakland Center. Our flaps 2, bleeds on for takeoff, conditioner levers max. We'll set the heading for a left turn, so we'll do 090 on the heading, initial. Reading Tower, United 1399, hold short 16.
United 1399, Reading Tower, runway 16, clear for takeoff.
16, clear for takeoff, United 1399. We shall see, cold-blooded, yeah. When it gets some payback, we're gonna drop some bombs. But yeah, I'll just put you in there with like a maybe type loadout, you know what I mean? Like, you'll be part of the mission if you think you're ready for it, or if you want to fly with us. We're guaranteed five pilots, I'm sorry, 6 pilots with you. So it actually makes it a lot more fun, the more the merrier, you know. Alright, let's go. Engines are stable. V1, rotate, hold the nose here and let her drift up. There we go, positive rate, gear coming up. Flaps 10, gonna make her turn here. Pilot can come on, save me some work. Flaps all the way out. Jesus. Hang on.
Southwest 757, contact NorCal departure. What's into departure, Southwest 757. Headed 1309, contact Seattle Center. Number 751, Lima uniform, contact Seattle Center, 121.4.
Southwest 757, NorCal departure, radar contact.
Oakland Center, United 1309, climbing via the Crest 3, leaving 3000 for 16,000.
United 1399, Oakland Center, radar contact.
Seattle Chino. 1 Lima uniform, leveling up 240.
Number 751 Lima uniform, Seattle Center, northbound altimeter 3002. Descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 14,000.
Second for 1 Lima uniform.
November 1 Lima uniform, northbound altimeter 3002. Descend and maintain 14,000.
Descend, maintain 14,000 feet on 1 Lima uniform.
Southwest 757, climb and maintain, flight level 190. American 280, fly present heading, vectors, visual approach, runway 35 left, descend and maintain 9 south. Southwest 72, descend via the hood for arrival, port 1 landing west.
Descend via the hood for arrival, Portland landing west, Southwest 72.
Jet 232, verify you want the visual approach rather than the LDA.
Gamma Jet 232 would like the visual approach, correct?
Sure. American 280, turn left heading 080. November 1 Lima uniform, advise the weather north bend, I'll take your approach request if you have one.
Power to 80%.
What advice with the weather and approach versus 1 Lima uniform?
Bring our speed back to 160. Making our turn.
Gamma Jet 232, say altitude.
Altitude is 15,000, Gamma Jet 232.
Gamma Jet 232, information Oscar's up, altimeter 3021.
Information Oscar was just about to change, yep. Gamma Jet 232.
GPS does a good job, but the DME.
American 280, turn left, heading
The DME
010,
arc.
descend to maintain 7,000.
P91, we'll just take the visual 2-3 approach.
Well, there's a blast from the past. What's up, Abu Ghost?
Number 1 Lima uniform, roger.
You haven't been around for a while. I've been real busy. How's it going? Hey, you and me both, buddy. No problem.
American 280, cleared visual approach, runway 35 left.
I just recently changed my normal stream schedule to once a week, just because of being busy and other things going on. And so my normal stream now is Sunday evenings, but then I'm going to still do random streams when I feel up to it during the week, like I'm doing today. This is actually my second attempt at this flight. I tried earlier today, but real world weather was such that it was lightning like crazy here where I locally live, and I didn't want to have all my stuff blown up. So I just unplugged everything and then waited for it to pass. So here we are. I got the
280, contact Denver Tower 133.3.
DC-6 from Microsoft Flight Sim. I've been messing around with that. Probably be another week or so before I live stream that one. Smart, yeah. Yeah, I don't mess around with the Florida lightning. It's crazy bad around here during the summer. We get all the weather in Florida. I mean, not like Midwest tornadoes, but
wind 360 at 14 gust 19er.
It's 10,000. Turn off those lights.
Gamma Jet 232, descend and maintain 14,000. That's for your information. That's as low as we can get you.
Copy on the altitude restriction 14,000. Gamma Jet 232.
All right. Turn off the seat belts at this point. We're above most of the clouds.
Gamma Jet 232, the airport's off your right side now at about 3 o'clock and 9 miles.
Gamma Jet 232 have the airport in sight?
No, I meant in real life. I live in Florida in real life, so I was streaming, or I tried to stream earlier, and then these storms just geared up and
November 1 Lima uniform, descend to maintain 8,000.
just took,
maintaining 8,000.
just made it to where I didn't want to test, the lightning with, in real world.
230, contact.
So I was trying to fly on PilotEdge earlier, but I just shut everything down, is what I was saying. The storms have since left to the northwest, luckily. It took about an hour and a half. It changed into, I'm glad I did it, because it turned into a severe thunderstorm warning.
Level 757, Oakland Center, climb and maintain.
Probably like 40 mile an hour winds and lightning everywhere.
Level 380, Southwest 757.
Push us up to 85. Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah.
Jet 230.
You can technically fly in Florida on PilotEdge, you just won't have any ATC.
Contact tower, Gamma Jet 232.
Alright, let me see what the weather is doing at Medford. It's 4 knots. When we get a little bit closer, we can get our Atis. I thought you were only flying in real world weather and practicing some good. Oh yeah. Well, I always fly in real world weather.
Java Jet 232,
Well, not always, but
Eagle
most
Tower, wind calm, runway
most of the
25,
time.
clear to land.
I fly strictly real world weather in the sim. So yeah, I can see where that got confusing.
Java Jet 232, anytime you get a runway number, that should be read back. Runway 25, clear to land.
Alright, looks like Medford's still IMC. So we would be doing the, does that place have
Walker 380, Phoenix departure, what was your initial altitude assigned?
I think it has a, let's see.
Walker 380, Phoenix departure, wind initial altitude to maintain 6,000.
Yeah, the ILS.
And release for departure, clearance is void if not off by 2118 Zulu.
Straight in, 200
if not
radar.
8 minutes, call back within 10 minutes with your intentions.
And get us down there, because right now we're looking at
Walker 3 to just verify initial altitude, climb and maintain 6,000.
I can also do this.
American 280, this frequency, left turn Mike, and left turn to the ramp.
Overcast at 2,300.
Are you parking south side Alpha?
Winds are 270 at 4 knots. So yeah, we'll set up for 1-4, 110.3, 143.
November 1, Lima uniform, descend and maintain 6,000. That's going to be as low as I can get you.
Descend and maintain 6,000. One Lima uniform over report field.
Sync up our heading bug.
And November 1, Lima uniform, proceed direct North Bend Airport.
Proceed direct North Bend, 1 Lima uniform.
We'll just let him lower us down, because he's going to have to vector us for an ILS, so let me see the Atis is 12725. Seven, 25, have that on standby. Come back to that, gaining up speed now, so we'll decrease our props to 78, turn on our prop sync. Cabin differential is fine. Engines are all in the green. Props are 13.5, so we're good there. And temperature above 10,000 has to be below 860.
Walker 380,
so
Phoenix.
We're good. Torque is good. All is good.
Radar contact now at 4 miles northwest of the Willie VOR.
The overcast layer, I think I'm going to request to land the other way because the approach is kind of cool going through the mountains. So I think I'm going to request this different approach, which is
we have North Bend Airport in sight.
November 1, Lima uniform, clear visual approach, runway 23.
From Zunis, and it'll bring us around.
72, contact
step it down using the VNAV thing, or the LNAV.
121.4 for Southwest 72.
or VNAV.
Walker 380, turn right, heading 350, climb and maintain 7,000.
Final approach fix, and then the minimums for this is 300, so really it's not, and the winds are such that I can request this.
Seattle Center set.
So we should be fine to do that.
You have a Jet 232 straight ahead across Alpha into the rim. This frequency is fine.
Seattle Center, Southwest 72, descending
Zunis
through
is up
23-1
there, so
on the hood
say
4 arrival.
approach.
Southwest 72, Seattle Center verified descend via hood 4 arrival.
Just
41
loaded for right
2990.
now.
Caught myself not saying that too. Descending via the hood 4 arrival and 2990 at Portland, Southwest 72.
Walker 380, climb and maintain 8,000. And Walker 380, turn left heading 270, vectors key.
So we'll have to request that, say, Cascade departure. Looks fun. Yeah, it is a fun arrival actually, or not an arrival, an approach. That's why I want to do it, because the I looked up the Atis. Let me see if I can get it in range. Yeah, we're still not close enough to pick it up. Actually, there we are.
United 1399, contact Seattle Center 121.4.
Seattle Center 121.4, United 1399.
Number 751 Lima uniform, contact North Bend Tower 118.450.
18450, Lima uniform.
Walker 380, when able, proceed direct Keens, join the ISO 7 departure, climb and maintain flight level 210.
30 something miles to go, so we're fine. Seattle Center, United 1399, 16,000.
Phenom 751 Lima uniform, North Bend at Tower, wind at 250 at 10,
decision height
line.
is 300 for that one.
United 1399, Seattle Center, Medford, altimeter 29907.
29907, United 1399. 97, 97.
Meter, correction 4314, I'll pass the clearance on request, Emily.
300 on that. We're set up on the altitude altimeters. Let's see if I can pick up Atis again. You gonna head out? Have a nice flight. Hopefully I'll talk to you soon. Yeah, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. You have a good weekend if I don't catch you over the weekend.
Meter 4314, El Paso clearance is cleared to Denver Airport. Lat V3 departure, Chisholm, then as filed. Climb via the SID, except maintain 17,000. Squawk 2536.
It's like Zunis is probably around 10,000 feet. So, actually I don't want to...
Commuter 4314.
I don't want to set that yet. Because either the flight plan takes us straight, or I can do the RNAV, which takes us to the right. So I'm going to ask for that, as long as the weather doesn't get worse. I mean the winds, as long as the winds don't change. 127, 25. Still not picking up Atis because we're not close enough yet. We're getting there.
Southwest 72, contact port 1 approach 124.35.
124.35 for Southwest 72.
Southwest 72, port 1 approach.
Apparently we just went into a bunch of clouds.
28 right approach, out of Schaefer.
Apparently.
Walker 380, contact Albuquerque Center 134.32.
There it goes. It's just starting to come in. It's a little garbled, so we'll wait till we get. I'm going to request the approach when we are, I don't know, 10 miles from Zunis, because then I'm going to have to bring it down to here and activate that leg. Otherwise, we have to stick to the original flight plan.
Albuquerque Center, hello, Walker 380 is flight level 182 for 210.
Walker 380, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight
Yeah,
level
10
340.
miles. I'll request the approach. Even though Atis has landing one way, you can always request another landing. Just wouldn't want to do it with much more than an 8-knot tailwind, that's for sure.
Temperature 34, dew point 8, altimeter 29907, arriving and departing runway 14, ILS runway 14 approach and use, read backhaul runway assignment and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information, Bravo.
November 1 Lima uniform to the ramp via Alpha and Charlie, monitor ground 127.1, take care.
Alright, we are current with Bravo. The winds are calm, so we're good. We should be able to do this approach. And again,
Southwest 72 after Schaefer,
this is the approach I'm going to request from Zunis. And then what I'll do is I'll set the VNAV for Philpo, which is intermediate fix, IF, at 46. But we got to maintain these altitudes, like this altitude, 7,400. That way you're guaranteed to clear these obstacles. Because this mountain peak is 7,655 feet, so we'll work our way down, and then I'll step it down to 2,600 feet at Kumbaya, which is our final approach fix. And from there we'll capture the glide path, because it's an RMP, down to 300 radar for runway 32. So that is the plan. We got 12 miles, so 10 miles, I'll request it. Cascade approach, it's 124. 124.3, so I'm just going to have to ask Seattle Center to pass on the approach to Cascade. That's how you would do it there. Seattle Center, United 1399. I'm current with Bravo. Can I pass on an approach request?
United 1399, tell you what, descend to maintain 1000. Contact Cascade approach 124.3.
Descend, maintain 1000, Cascade 124.3, United 1399. Take out her. Go over to Cascade. Cascade approach, United 1399, leaving 15,700 for 11,000. Current with Bravo. Request the RNAV runway 32 approach from Zunis. Got 5 miles.
United 1399, Cascade approach after, or proceed direct Zunis now at Zunis. Cleared RNAV runway 32 approach. Would you like circle runway 14?
With the winds, I should be fine for straight in 3-2. Cleared direct Zunis, cleared RNAV. I'm sorry, cross. What am I supposed to cross Zunis at or above at? United 13?
It's after Zunis, you're cleared for the approach.
Okay. After Zunis, cleared the approach for RNAV runway 32, United 1399. Alright, so let's activate that one. I'm going to do heading. Activate. Nav. And then we'll take it down to 8,000. And I need to set the Filpo at 46.
14, ready taxi.
Air 4314, El Paso grounding with tax request needs to be accompanied with your position and verification of Atis.
Filpo at, let's say,
El Paso ground, Air 4314, currently holding short of Gulf, ready for taxi with information Alpha.
1,000.
Air 4314, El Paso ground, runway 22, taxi via
and we
Gulf
want
and Juliet, altimeter is 3006.
Runway 22 via Golf Juliet for Air 4314.
Let me see here. Alright, we'll turn our seatbelts back on. And the missed approach is climb to 9,000. So it's straight out. 9,000. 26. So right now we're coming around there. So 9,000. Definitely have to make sure I am above these altitudes. Like I gotta be above 7,400 in this turn. In that little segment.
That was 72, contact Portland Tower, 118.7.
Tower 118.7 for 26.
So we'll set that for 7,400 so we don't dip
28
below.
That was 72, Portland Tower 118.7.
118.7 Southwest 72. Portland Tower, Southwest 72, ILS 28 right.
Tower is 19.4, so we'll get 19.4 already.
That was 72, you're still on approach.
VNAV. It's like 1400.
Portland Tower, Southwest 72, ILS 28 right.
That was 72, Portland Tower, wind 280 at 8. Runway 28 right, clear to land.
28 right, clear to land, Southwest 72.
Can't see squat. Definitely above 74. Altimeter is good. Let's check the weather again.
Initial contact, you have information, Bravo. Rogue Valley International Airport. Atis information, Bravo. 2053 Zulu. Wind 250 at 4. Visibility 1 1/4. Smoke. Ceiling 2,300 overcast. Temperature 34. Dew point 8. Altimeter 299.7. Arriving and departing runway 14. ILS runway 14 approach and use. Read call runway assignment and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information, Bravo.
Do 13.5. And then we can bring her down to 4,600 feet. $4,600 for Philpo.
El Paso Tower, Community Air 4314, short of 22, ready for departure.
Air 4314, El Paso Tower, wind is 250 at 8, runway 22, cleared for takeoff.
Since we
Runway
can't
22, cleared for takeoff for all.
see squat, we're gonna do that. .1,400 feet per minute. We're at 1,350. We'll go down to 1,400. Be at 4,600 here, so that's fine. Do want to slow down to about 170 knots. So we're gonna go flight idle. And let me see. That last heading is 323. So it's already set on that on the heading bug, so that's fine. Slowly bleeding off speed here. Philpo coming up, 1,300. So after Philpo, we'll take it down to Kumbaya at 26. So we'll just bring this down to 26. At Kunba, so we'll say that's 1,000 feet.
That was 72 left, turn Alpha 6, contact ground.
So that'll help shut off some speed.
Alpha 6 and go into ground.
That'll keep us above this 4,600. So we'll bring that down to 26. 10,000 feet. Philpo is 46. So we gotta stay above 46 until after Philpo.
14, verified squawk 2536, and then contact departure.
180 knots coming up to Philpo.
Contact departure.
And then Kumba's our final approach fix. Still can't see anything, but we're surrounded by mountains.
Portland ground, southwest 70.
Kind of scurry.
Just landed.
A little scurry.
28 right and off at Alpha 6, taxi to terminal.
There's no icing to worry about, luckily.
72, Portland ground, straight ahead.
At least I don't think I'm
then,
icing
kilo
up. Nope,
to the
not
right.
icing up.
Straight ahead and kilo to the ramp. Good day. Thank you for your help. Southwest 72.
We are past Philpo, so that's still 1,000 feet, so that's fine.
United 1399, contact Medford Tower 119.4.
Medford Tower 119.4, United 1399. Medford Tower, United 1399. Assumption RNAV runway 32.
United 1399, Medford Tower, wind at 270 at 4, runway 32, clear to land.
Runway 32, clear to land, United 1399. Alright, so at 2,600 feet at Kumbaya, we will have a glide path, I think. Yeah, it just came alive. The glide path. It's called the glide path for RNAV and glide slope for ILS.
El Paso departure, commute air 4314, passing through 10,000, climb to maintain 17,000.
Turn all of our lights on. Turn prop sync off.
4314, El Paso departure, radar contact
Get
SIG,
this
climbing instructions,
ready
please.
for reversers.
Climbing media sit except for maintain 17,000.
Meter 4314, El Paso departure, thank you, radar contact.
We are LNAV plus VNAV is there. Comes 2,600 feet, right on target, as they say in Star Wars. All right, approach mode, 170 knots, flaps 2. And gear down is at 150. Do max on the prop.
Too low, terrain.
Didn't mean to do that.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
That's because the gear's
Too
not
low,
down.
Terrain. Too low, terrain. Too
Gear
low,
down.
Terrain. Too low, terrain.
Flaps
Too
3.
low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
140 knots. Do flaps full. And looking for about 51 on that. We should break out at 300 radar. So we should see it up here. At 300. You reload the weather. Really taking this down to minimums, aren't we?
Meter 4314, contact Albuquerque Center 135.87.
3587, commute air 4314.
There it is. Okay. Down to minimums. Literally. Alright, autopilot off.
Meter 4314, Albuquerque Center, roger, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Go flight idle here. Max reverse. Exit up here at Alpha 4.
United 1399 left turn there at Alpha 4, Alpha. And Alpha back to the ramp. We monitor ground, 0.8, good day.
Alpha 4, Alpha back to to parking and monitor ground point A, United 1399 U2. Alright, let's take out the flaps. Could have gotten an extra 100 down, I guess, but whatever. Alright, 121.8. Is ground. And we can turn off our landing lights and strobes. Bring our props back to about 75 or so. Must be smoke from the fires. Yeah, the METAR. Where did I just read it somewhere? Where'd it go? Smoke. Yeah, it's smoke. That's the main reason for the IMC. I think it was. I think it's U or F or something like that on the METAR that says smoke. But yeah, there's fires all over the place as usual. This part of the world has fires, and my part of the world has hurricanes. You can't win. But it made for an entertaining landing, so good with that. The only thing I didn't do that I should have done was I should have reset my altitude for 8,000 for the mist.
Meter 4314, contact Albuquerque Center 134.6.
Alright. Set ourselves that. Bring this back to our start position.
Meter 4314, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Turn off that. Seatbelts, seatbelts off. We'll turn off our pitot heat, window heat, recerts, bleeds coming off.
Phoenix ground, hello again. Chris Radio Word, Terminal 3, taxi with Bravo.
Turn off avionics. And we'll turn off the, we don't need any of that, so we'll turn off the gens. And then we can do fuel cutoff. Turn off the beacon. Kill the nav light. You don't miss nor'easters when you lived in Philly? No, one of the biggest nor'easters was the one that took out where I used to do my summers. You may have heard of it. I kind of know you're up that way. Seaside Park, Seaside Heights to be exact. A nor'easter a few years ago, maybe 8 years ago, maybe, took out that area. And I used to spend all my summers there. So, we had nor'easters when I grew up there, but I grew up there until I was 21. And I haven't been there. I've visited once or twice since then.
Disconnected.
All right. Let's do a replay of the landing. Actually, let me turn that off. Okay. Very smoky. X-Plane does a good job with IMC, at least with smoke. Can't see squat. I usually go to flight idle at about 100 feet above. Makes it easier to cross the numbers at VREF, but I wasn't sure exactly if I was going to have to go missed. So I kept the power in a little bit longer, but I knew I had a ton of runway. So all's well ends well. Traffic globals up. All right, guys. I'm glad I got to fly that. I planned it. Back to my learning the DC-6. So hopefully I'll be live streaming that in about a week or so. Well, thanks for joining me, guys. As always, much appreciated. Enjoy the chat. And if I don't stream before Sunday, hopefully I'll stream Sunday because I know we have that storm, tropical storm, possibly hurricane for Monday for where I live. So if the weather deteriorates bad enough, I might not stream Sunday, but otherwise, planning to stream Sunday. All right, y'all take care. See you soon. Chase out.
Skywest 5518, descend and maintain 10,000, then release speed to 210.
Descend and wind 0,000, then split to 210, Skywest 5518.
Airport site, Delta 979.
Delta 979, cleared visual, approach runway 35 left.
Visual 35 left, Delta 979.
Delta 979, maintain 170 or greater to Diamond.
170 or greater to Diamond, Delta 979.
Skywest 5518, turn additional 10 degrees west.
10 left, Skywest 5518.
14.
2072.
Skywest 5753, flight of 270, back to final, extend maintain 13,000.
Heading 270 down to 13,000, Skyspace 753.
United 2732, trying to approach 123.85, good day.
2385, entry to the VSU.
Frontier flight 239, maintain 210 knots, sub,
210, so advise, Frontier 239.
Delta